The Scars I Bear Chapter 1. Trigger warning. This insert contains content that might be troubling to some readers, including, but not limited to, self-harm ***********. One thing about scars is that they never fully disappear. They are always there, constantly reminding you of what you've been through. Oh, God. A guttural moan explodes from his mouth as it fills me so completely. Then he rolls off of me to lie down beside me so we can relax. That felt so damn good. You are always so tight down there, it's like you are a drug that I can never get enough of, he says as he starts kissing my neck. Is that what you say to all the girls you sleep with? I hacks. Do I sense some jealousy in your tone, May? Me. Jealous. You know I love you, right? A sad smile comes to my lips. You know you can't love me, Mark. I am your sister and whatever this is, it's toxic. If Mom and Dad found out, they... You are not my sister, May. You are adopted, there's no blood relation between us, forget about what Mom and Dad would do. You are mine, always will be. And Vida, what is she to you? The world will always recognize her as your girlfriend and not me. This is just sex, Mark, and nothing else, if I find... If you find what? He raises his voice an octave. Nothing. Just forget it. I get out of bed. He jumps up too and grabs my hand. Are you sleeping with other men? Is that what you are trying to tell me? He squeezes my hand, holding it really tight. I don't like it, of course, so I try to pull my hand away. He holds on. Mark, you are hurting me. He pins me against the wall, moves his leg between mine, and pushes his chest tightly against me. He looks down at me. You are mine, he says before he kisses me. He kisses me hard and deep. Then suddenly he pulls back and looks at me intently and whispers, I don't want to lose you, May, you're my world. I wrap my arms around him and rub my hand over his back. You will never lose me, I am yours, I whisper. He sighs in relief and smiles. I am going to take a bath now. How about we eat out tonight, just you and I, since Mom and Dad are working late and won't be home in time for dinner? I would love that. He kisses me one last time before he lets me go. I wear my dress and slip my feet into my slippers. As I walk out of the room, I come face to face with the house help, Bana Jerry, and she shoots me a sort of disgusted look. I walk past her without saying a word. She has no right to judge me. She doesn't know half of the things I've been through. I doubt she can even walk a mile in my shoes. Bana Jerry has been working with the Myrtles for a long time. I found her when I was adopted. 4 years, that's how long it's been since I moved in and became a member of the Myrtles family. I recently turned 17, I am done with school and yet to go to university. I didn't do very well at grade 12, so I am rewriting. The Myrtles had 2 children, Mark and Maisie. Mark, who is a year older than I am, and Maisie, who would have turned 15 this year. Maisie died when she was 11. They don't talk about her and how she died, but her death did a number of their family. I guess that's one of the reasons I was adopted. On the outside we are a close-knit family, but there's so much that goes on behind these closed doors. The press would have a field day if they found out. The Myrtles run a leading global telecommunications company with operations in a number of countries in Africa. I wouldn't say they are bad people, but they aren't good people either. From what I was told, Mark was lonely and broken after his sister died. They adopted me because he needed a friend and a sister. When I just moved in with them, Mark hardly talked to me. He was always in his own world and would yell at me when I tried to get close. Then one night, he came into my room and started touching me. He was touching me in a way that no brother should think of touching his sister. It was a familiar touch and I didn't fight him off. It happened again and again until eventually he forced himself on me. I never told anyone when it first happened. Because who would believe me? I've always felt like everything that's ever happened to me is my fault. I obviously did something to make him think it was okay for him to force himself on me. 4 years down the line, Mark treats me more like his girlfriend and not sister when we are the 2 of us. When others are around, everything is normal. Mark and I have enjoyed consensual sexual intercourse. I have sex with other people too. It keeps me sane and alive. He doesn't know about the other men I sleep with because he is very overprotective and clingy. I walk into the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror. Grabbing a razor, I place it on my skin and then lightly press down. Blood starts to trickle down my hand slowly. Seeming the blood excites me. I watch it for a while feeling alive. This is one of the ways I express what I am feeling. Cutting helps me cope. One of my first experiences was in early childhood, when I rubbed a pencil eraser on my skin until I bled. I sit there watching the blood until it begins to dry off and get sticky, then I step into the shower and let the steaming water pour down my body. I should be happy I left that filthy orphanage and found myself a family that considers me their own right. Despite everything happening behind these closed doors, the Myrtles have kept and provided for me the last couple of days. Most children in the orphanage would be excited to be me right now. Why do I feel empty? Why so I feel like something is missing? What do I need to be whole? The August girl Ella B. Blossom.